Today, it's a duel between Italy and England. Our specialist will today test two absolutely incredible cars. On one side, the power of a Maranello racing car, and on the other, the very British chic of Bentley. The Ferrari F12 versus Bentley Continental Supersports. Who will win? Let's find out.
Hello everyone, welcome to this latest episode. Today we're lucky to be in an absolutely extraordinary place in the heart of Luxembourg, the Neumunster Abbey, which will serve as the setting for a very well-matched duel between the Ferrari F12 and the Bentley Continental GT Supersports.
Démarrons par le cavallino de Maranello. Vous êtes très bien placé.
Let's start with Maranello's little horse. You're very well placed to see the aerodynamics of this hood with its side air intakes. The wind rushes in and passes by on each side of the vehicle. Let's look at this hood, very bulky in size. A masterful hood where the atmospheric V12 develops 740 horsepower, hollow on each side, and with that nose that will remind you of the front of a Formula One car. The badges on the wings, with the little horse on a yellow background, sporty treads and mirrors with a very fine base, super sporty.
The
rear of this very special vehicle has these two round headlights, two double exhausts, and this central repeater in carbon fiber, also with extractors that are reminiscent of sports vehicles. Air intakes at the front, but also at the rear. Yes, Ferrari even worked on the aerodynamics of the door handle. Look.
The
aerodynamics are completely different on the Bentley, you'll see. We have no central air intake, but two small B-shaped side air intakes, and above all, a lot of carbon fiber, above the side air inlets on the bumper, rear view mirrors, and sporty side treads. We obviously cannot forget the 21-inch rims, painted in black lacquer, with the Bentley B in the center of the rim. The B, which is also found on these small side air intakes. The Supersports logo. Yes, it's a Bentley Continental GT Supersports, limited to 710 cars only. The 1 in 710 model. And look at this line, it's just wow.
Regardez-moi cette ligne, c'est juste wow. On n'a pas encore parlé de l'arrière, regardez-moi.
We've not yet talked about the rear. Look at this rear, different from the Ferrari, which has round headlights. Here we have two double headlights in ellipse, with the exhausts the same shape as the headlights, carbon also, and this shape with a very chic curve, very classy and sporty.
Nous voici de la Ferrari.
So here I am in the Ferrari, an interior that goes perfectly with the Rosso Berlinetta exterior of this Ferrari F12. As you can see, excessive use of carbon on the central tunnel, on the dashboard, on the steering wheel, and these magnificent door trims. The steering wheel, very easy to use, with the different driving modes, the start button to start the engine, and this LED bar that tells you when you're climbing while doing laps. The interior of this Ferrari has a fairly simple and refined dashboard with magnificent surrounding air extractors, also with carbon, a central armrest that will allow you to have some storage, and also in the doors, unlike some sports cars.
Note,
you have room to put small luggage in the back. There's additional place with the trunk of this GT, so you can enjoy going on an extended weekend with your loved one.
Avec votre cher et tendre. Niveau performance.
As for performance, an atmospheric V12, which we unfortunately will not see anymore soon, developing 740 horsepower, 6.3-litre engine, and 0 to 100 km per hour, as I told you, in 3.1 seconds. Hold on tight. As you can see, this Ferrari is really focused on the sporty side.
Sur le côté sportif. J'ai pris place dans la Bentley Continental GT Supersport. Intérieur très soigné de la part de Bentley.
I'm sitting in the Bentley Continental GT Supersports. Very neat interior from Bentley. Totally different atmosphere. Much more cozy, much more chic, an almost perfect finish. Leather absolutely everywhere, on the doors, on the dashboard, on the roof. Bentley has also made a carbon screen, carbon on the dashboard, the center console, and above the glove box. We're very well installed in this Bentley Continental GT Supersports. Seats of unprecedented comfort, very enveloping, with a touch that I particularly appreciate, diamond-shaped stitching.
Des surpiqûres en forme de losange. On y retrouve un écran central.
There's a central screen, many more buttons in the Bentley than in the Ferrari, allowing you to manage the air conditioning, the heated seats, as well as the adjustable suspensions for even more optimal comfort.
Encore plus optimal. La différence la plus notable,
The most notable difference, as you can see, is obviously the seats. 4 seats in the Bentley against a strict 2 seats for the Ferrari. The trunk's also larger, enough to fit 1 or 2 golf bags. The steering wheel is very pleasant to take in hand, all leather of course, and the main buttons are on the steering wheel. As for the performance of the Bentley, a W12 developing 710 horsepower, 4-wheel drive, 0 to 100 km per hour in 3.5 seconds, barely longer than the Ferrari, despite the additional 650 kilos on the Bentley.
Supplémentaire sur la Bentley. Petit gadget supplémentaire.
Small additional gadget, a rear spoiler, well hidden at the level of the trunk, which you can deploy either by pressing a button or which deploys at a certain speed.
À partir d'une certaine vitesse.
I'm doing great. Recognition. I'm on a mission. I'm paying dues. I'm in position. I'm staying up. It's getting late. You're doing good. I'm doing great.
Alors,
So after seeing all of this, do you prefer the Bentley or the Ferrari? My choice of the day is made. I'll let you discover it in images, and I hope to see you in the next episode. See you soon.
I don't need recognition. I'm on a mission. I'm paying dues. I'm in position.
ciao ciao!